Seth Rollins shares major career announcement from Becky Lynch. WWE superstar Seth Rollins has shared a huge update regarding his wife, Becky Lynch, amid her continuing absence from the company. The man made the announcement herself on her official Instagram handle. Lynch, who last appeared on WWE television at the end of May 2024, revealed that her autobiography, Becky Lynch, The Man, Not Your Average Girl, will now be available in paperback. The New York Times bestseller was previously only available in hardcover. Rollins shared her post about it on his Instagram story that it seems like Becky Lynch has been pretty busy lately, scoring a few acting roles. As a result, it isn't known when the man will be back in WWE. With WrestleMania season underway, her return might come sooner rather than later. What Seth Rollins had to say about Becky Lynch's WWE future. After her WWE contract expired last June, Lynch seems to have negotiated a new deal with the company. Her association with them remains intact, with the man representing WWE at Netflix events. Speaking in an interview with Maggie and Perloff, Seth Rollins has also confirmed that Becky Lynch is not done in the ring. She will likely return soon, especially considering her last moment in WWE was Dominic Mysterio accidentally slamming a steel cage door in her face. I don't think she's seen her last time in the ring. I foresee her making her return to the ring at some point. Don't know when. She was out working. She's the best, and she will be back, he said. It will be interesting to see who Lynch will feud with once she returns to WWE. She may look to get revenge on Liv Morgan, who cheated to win their last 2 matches. A rematch with Rhea Ripley sounds exciting, while the man could face Lyra Valkyria for the Women's Intercontinental Championship as well. Seth Rollins to miss Elimination Chamber due to injury and be replaced by 39-year-old star? Chances explored Seth Rollins might not make it to the 2025 Elimination Chamber Premium Live event because of a potential injury. The 38-year-old could be pulled from the 6-man elimination match and replaced by Roman Reigns. The Visionary secured his spot in the Chamber bout during last night's WWE Raw. He went head-to-head with Finn Balor in a qualifying match. The longtime rivals reignited their feud, trading moves in an intense showdown. Ultimately, Rollins emerged victorious, taking out Balor with a stomp for the win. While he qualified, the former Shield member might soon be ambushed by the OTC, leading to his removal from the match. This would clear the way for Reigns to jump in and take Seth Rollins' spot. It all started during the Men's Royal Rumble match, where the two were trying to throw each other over the top rope, bringing back many memories. The 39-year-old and Rollins ended up in a tricky situation, and then CM Punk shockingly eliminated both of them simultaneously. Seth Rollins lost his cool after being eliminated. In a fit of rage, he went after both Roman Reigns and Punk. The Visionary's assault on Reigns was especially vicious, as he hit him with a massive curb stomp on the floor, only to follow it up with another stomp on the steel steps. Following the vicious attack from his former stablemate, Reigns might not sit back and relax on his couch. He could come back and take out the multi-time world champion, taking the latter's place in the men's chamber match. While this scenario is possible, it's just conjecture at this time. We'll have to wait and see if the original tribal chief avenges the beatdown upon his comeback. What will go down between Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 41? The likely outcome from Royal Rumble seems to be a 3-way showdown featuring Rollins, Reigns, and Punk. The straight-edge superstar and the Visionary have been at each other's throats for a while now. Punk defeated Rollins during Raw's Netflix debut. As for Punk and Reigns, they haven't locked horns in nearly a decade. The big, brutal consolation match to the Royal Rumble is equally, if not more, of a fun time. And on Monday's edition of WWE Raw, we finally got the final 2 names heading into the March 1st showcase. Reminder, whoever wins the Men's Elimination Chamber will go on to challenge undisputed WWE Champion Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 41, while the women's winner will battle either Women's World Champion Rhea Ripley or Io Sky, depending on who wins Ripley versus Sky on the WWE Raw after the March 1st PLE. This intense, maniacal leader Finn Balor is one of my favorite recent versions of him. I dare say this is the best he's been since the heights of the Demon. You know, until that was utterly ruined in those Roman Reigns and Edge matches. The point is Balor should be picking up more wins for the great character work he's producing right now. Realistically, there would have been no logic behind him getting an Elimination Chamber opportunity over Seth Rollins after losing his tag team titles. Seth Rollins declares CM Punk his biggest rival and that he loves Roman Reigns in a recent interview on Up and Adams with Kay Adams. Rollins was asked who he despised more between Punk and Reigns. Seth Rollins recently spoke about his intense rivalry with CM Punk and Roman Reigns following their chaotic clash at WWE Royal Rumble. The three superstars were involved in a heated brawl during the closing moments of the men's match. As Rollins and Reigns battled to eliminate each other, CM Punk seized the opportunity and took them both out. However, his victory was short-lived as Logan Paul ultimately defeated him. Seth Rollins recently spoke about his intense rivalry with CM Punk and Roman Reigns following their chaotic clash at WWE Royal Rumble. The three superstars were involved in a heated brawl during the closing moments of the men's match. As Rollins and Reigns battled to eliminate each other, CM Punk seized the opportunity and took them both out. However, his victory was short-lived as Logan Paul ultimately defeated him. Seth Rollins has lifted the lid on the reasons behind his dislike of CM Punk. The duo have been at odds since Punk returned to WWE at Survivor Series 2023 and looks set to meet for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania 40 before a torn triceps muscle sidelined the Second City Saint. For over 6 months, that CM Punk and Seth Rollins reignited their feud in late 2024 and made history when headlining the debut of WWE Raw on Netflix, held at Los Angeles' Intuit Dome on January 6, 2025. Speaking during a recent appearance on The Maggie and Perloff Show, the former Shield member opened up about his strained relationship with CM Punk. Noting that both men have different perspectives on their relationship, there is a lot of personal history there between me and CM Punk and different perspectives. He's on a different side of and is 10 years older than I am. He sees our relationship a lot different than I did. It's been very interesting to kind of lay all of this out to the world because I think people see it from both sides, especially someone who might be a fan of CM Punk. They root for him and want him to come back and long for him to come back to WWE. Then you hear the side of the people who he sort of stepped on along the way with no apology and no remorse. You start to hear that and ask questions about whose side am I really on here? Who is a good guy and who is a bad guy? I think that's what makes it interesting for me. It's been an interesting time and year to lay all of that out, stuff I've kept inside for a long time. You see it pop out here and there in little interviews. Now I finally get a microphone and be able to unload on the guy. The truth is the truth, and sometimes it hurts. Seth Rollins names Dream WrestleMania 41 opponent. After being eliminated from the Royal Rumble by CM Punk on February 2nd, Seth Rollins attacked both the voice of the voiceless and Roman Reigns in a stunning assault at ringside. Seth Rollins will compete in a men's Elimination Chamber qualifying match next week on WWE Raw. He will face former Universal Champion Finn Balor in a singles match. However, wrestling veteran Vince Russo does not seem very excited about the two former rivals squaring off once again. The Visionary was present on last night's Raw, where he talked about his goals for the WrestleMania season. However, he was soon interrupted by Finn Balor. They touched upon their history, recalling the Universal Championship match between them years ago at SummerSlam. However, Vince Russo is not impressed with the matchup. The former WWE writer questioned if anyone's even interested in seeing the two collide during his appearance on Sportskeeda Wrestling's Legion of RAW. Is there anyone on this planet that cares about Seth Rollins and Finn Balor? Is there one person? One? He said both Finn Balor and Seth Rollins have not had a good start to